The Oswald deck continues. Still working on it. Just want to talk about the Tinkerbell very clever fairy combo um, that no one's talking about or knows about, as far as I can tell, and seems really insanely good to me. Basically, whenever one of your items is banished, you may put that card in your inkwell face down and exerted. Well, there happens to be a lot of items in this game that you can just banish without paying or tapping or anything. Magic Golden Flower, Popsicle, um, and then in Steel there's a ton of them too. Galactic Communicator, you pay one to banish it, doesn't matter if it's tapped. And then Medal of Heroes, you have to tap it and pay two, but it's another banish. And then, of course, you can banish things with Hiram. But what can happen is you can get these loops with Oswald. So imagine you banish an item, it goes to your inkwell from Tinkerbell, triggers Oswald, you happen to hit on another item that you can banish, and it's a loop, right? If you get lucky, it's a loop. Throw a few Merlin Cottages in the mix here. Each player plays with the top card of their deck face up, and then you can start to, more efficiently use Oswald. Also, this gives you a lot of control with Bellwether. When you're dumping this many cards into your inkwell, Bellwether's just getting triggered constantly, and you're giving pretty much your opponent's entire board reckless. The Magic Golden Flower is pretty great because it's banished this item without any other conditions. So it can land tapped from Oswald, and you can immediately banish it. It pairs nice with Beast if you need to go crazy with Beast to do some kill some things. Beast also combos with Medal of Heroes really well. So he's questing for 8 with Medal of Heroes if you can manage to just damage one of their creatures once. Grandma Tala can land, and if Tinkerbell's there when Grandma Tala lands, that's a recipe for a lot of lore game without having Grandma Tala having to stick around. Like the turn she lands, you can get a ton of lore off of her. Some things I'm experimenting with a lot right now in this deck are the gadget, one of gadget, just to kind of see how often she can go off. And Maurice is pretty great because he can get a ton of value the turn he lands, because every time you play an item, you draw a card. Let's see, what else is worth mentioning in here right now? Emerald Chronicon combined with Galactic Communicator and Bellwether gives you a lot of control in this deck. The things that are dumping things into your inkwell are Bell, Fishbone Quill, and Tinkerbell. The things that are drawing you cards are Chicha, Hiram, Maurice, Popsicle, Hidden Inkcaster, and Maurice's Workshop. Between all those draw engines, you're usually getting a lot of cards. 3 lucky dimes, 4 in these kind of decks is great, but right now it's at 3. Anyway, tell me what you guys think, and let me know if you have any good ideas, or if you think I'm missing something that could work really great, or if you think something in here is kind of weak. Let me know what you think.